Welcome back to another episode of Exclusive Smoke Show. Today we're interviewing another Trippy Fest artist, Ad Astra. How you
Hey.
so happy
How
to
you
have you
doing?
here. So let us know who you are and where you come from.
Well, my name is Ad Astra. A lot of people wonder what that actually means. Like I probably created it, but it's actually Latin and it means to the stars.
Ooh, okay.
Right. So a lot of people don't realize it, but it actually means something in Latin. And I mean, that's exactly where I'm trying to go. So what's better than that?
I love that originality, and
Thank
people
you.
do wonder, it's like, okay, get curious. All on your name and
Have
whatnot.
a little celestial vibe going on.
I love that. So did you come up with your name before you became an artist or after you became an artist? Like when you were building yourself up, which one was it?
Well, actually, like later, I was a really shy person, so I always could rap, but I never really intended on doing it. So when I decided that, hey, I'm gonna go for it, I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna call myself? So I thought long and hard, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make the world call me Asher. I actually told my husband that, and we laughed. So yeah, I just picked that name, and I like kind of stuck with it.
I love that. So, and then after that, what influenced you? What artists influenced you into doing music?
I would have to say, Lil Wayne is like my favorite, all time favorite. Like,
Definitely.
even though he's not like really relevant right now, and I was a little upset he didn't make it to Versus because I
Versus
feel like he played a
album.
major role.
I know
Yes,
a
like
lot of
where
people talk
was
a lot.
he?
I mean, it was good. It was great, but yeah, he wasn't there. There's a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
was
controversy.
missing. Yeah, but with Birdman's attitude, I kind of understand why.
Yeah, the attitude was tough, man. But still, it was kind of disappointing. But hopefully he do come back on that shit loud and
Yeah, he
proud.
could pop out for us one time, somewhere, somehow.
Right, he's gonna have to pop out to Trippy Fest.
Uh, that'll be a good look for you, Wayne.
It would be amazing. And do you have any favorite artists right now?
Um, I would probably have to say overall, like people look at me crazy when I say this, but Missy Elliott is like my favorite artist, like all time. Not only because of her lyrics, but because of her creativity. If you go back and even look at all of her old videos and comparing to the videos now, there's like no theatrics in these new videos, and she like takes off her head, she's dragging herself on the floor, she's like standing upside down on the headstand rapping. Like, who does that these days?
She imagine what she could be doing now. With the way technology has come along. Like that is crazy.
It would
Yeah,
definitely save her some energy from doing all those moves.
definitely, definitely. It'd be cool to see her pop out and do some stuff.
Yeah,
And
definitely. I'll be waiting on that.
yeah, we have to wait and see. That'd be cool. You never know. You never know. She looking good too.
Real
She aged.
good.
Oh yeah, she
Mhm.
aged
She did not
well.
come to play. She even looks younger.
Mhm. She do. It was like, dang girl, okay, what you doing? What is she really on?
Show me.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to be right there too.
Right.
And this next question, I'm gonna ask both of them together so they don't sound confusing. How do you see
Okay.
yourself as an artist, and how do you think your fans see you as an artist?
I think I see myself as like a storyteller. You know, I fell in love with music in the down times of my life. And music would always make me feel better. So I wanted to be that for my audience. And I hope and I pray that my audience sees me in that way because I don't want anyone to listen to my music and feel down or start thinking about old times. I wanted to pick them up and make them feel good.
That's good. That's great. They probably do. How do you
I
think they
hope
see
so.
you? And then also genre wise, are you just with one genre? Are you pretty open and diverse? Do they see that?
I think coming into it, because like I said, I really just started taking rap serious at the beginning of this year. So I think coming into it, it was more rap. But I think now that I'm getting into the thick of it, I think I want to try all type of music. I want to venture off into pop and see what I could do there. Because I like high energy, and pop songs give you that high energy that I'm looking
Yeah,
for. So
too.
I think
They
that's
do
what I'm to next.
some rave music.
Oh,
Yo, I be
right.
seeing rave music. Right, right,
some, some
I,
EDM.
I and season it a little culture, and it just might be great.
Seriously.
And then what else do you see yourself doing in the future? Do you feel like you're gonna tap into some R&B?
Um, well, actually, because girl, you know how auto tune do you have you feeling good, thinking you could sing. So of course I've been in the booth playing with auto tune, and I have a song that I guess you can call R&B called "What a Girl Wants," but that's dropping real soon. So I'm interested to see how my astronauts respond to it.
I love that. I love that. You're astronauts. That's what we're calling your
Thank
fans. I love
you.
that. We're
That
referring
is
to that.
what we are calling them.
Yes, the astronauts. They're gonna love it too. And I know you said that you're doing mostly rap, but do you feel that your sound has changed from when you first started to where you're at now?
Definitely. I think hearing yourself when you're not playing it and actually seeing yourself in videos and interviews and game shows and things to that nature, you start to view yourself different. And it's almost like I don't know what to call it, but you actually want to like clean yourself up and perfect yourself some when you start seeing yourself so much. You're like, oh, I don't like that. Or, oh, I shouldn't do that. Or, what can I do to make myself better? And you see those things. So
Mhm.
I think just being able to see myself as a second person, it provided lane for me to improve myself a lot. So yeah, I do think I'm a lot different from when I first started.
That's great. And for the better, right? It's
Yes,
always good.
definitely.
That's awesome. Do you have any musical guilty pleasures? Any songs that people wouldn't expect you to listen to when you turn that shit on the car when you're driving?
Um, I'll say that I really love like hood music. It's like I'm this nice dainty girl, but then it's like when I get in the car and turn on music, it's like hardcore rap, like really loud coming out the speakers.
Some real gangster
So,
rap.
and then sometimes you don't feel like hearing all those curse words and derogatory speech, but then other times you're like, yeah, I'm about to get in and listen to that song right now.
A whole concert. I love that. I love that. The Trippy Fest coming up. Are you excited to see any artists that are there that you're looking forward to collab with?
I pretty much want to network and kind of talk to everybody. It's interesting because most of the shows that I have out here in Vegas, it's kind of about the same lineup. So I think now it'll feel good to all be under one roof. All these local, talented, popular performers. So I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone, face to face, like you said. I see everybody on Instagram, and like last week I performed at this venue. This week they did, and we're all like struggling artists trying to make it. So it'll be good to have us all under one roof.
It will be. And then it's just the excitement that everyone has for one another is what really makes it so great. One of the struggles that I feel out here in Arizona is everyone is just seeing each other as competition. It's just so competitive. And this lineup is not coming with any competitive feelings at all whatsoever. There's an excitement to see everyone and growing together, pushing each other to our greatest potential. And I love that. I love that for this lineup. Definitely look forward to
No,
seeing all you
absolutely.
guys.
I'm excited to see
Yeah.
everyone. Like I said, everybody's name on the roster looks very familiar to me, and I've seen their names starring at different events. So, I'm where they're at and we're trying to get there.
will happen. It will. It will. It's just gonna be great. A great opportunity for everyone. A good opportunity to be seen and to network and to collab and bring some shit together.
Right, absolutely. So hopefully, some good things will come out of that.
Definitely. And how do you feel about record labels? Do you plan on staying independent? Are you gonna sign?
Only because if I signed with a record label, my deal would have to be so sweet. I don't even think it's gonna be that sweet. So I would have to really like stay independent for now. I plan on doing everything myself until I can't do it anymore.
I feel that. I feel that. And read the fine print. Always read the fine print. Everything.
Always.
Under a Diddy case, the diddler, all that crazy shit is
Yes.
wild.
And I don't even, rapping too is music, my creativity. It's a hobby to me as well. And when you have to work under certain conditions, it takes like, and I know it's not going to be fun all the time, especially the deeper you get into music, but it's my craft and I enjoy doing it. And I don't want to sign my life away to somebody and I'm doing everything they want me to do and less of what I want to do. And now I'm an unhappy artist.
Mhm.
I want to be a happy artist. How can I uplift people when I'm not uplifted myself?
That part. And not only that, but like, being a female rapper, what are like the trials and tribulations that you endured? Especially being as a woman and they want to look at you as a sex symbol immediately. How does that go? How do you go about that?
Well, it definitely gets interesting sometimes. I feel like too, because you're a woman, and sometimes when you're performing at these clubs and you have these promoters, they're a lot different than they are when you're talking to them on Instagram or when you guys are preparing for a show because they're busy that night and they're getting pulled so many different ways. So that causes them to be a little snappy with you, even though it's not your beef.
Hmm.
But if you're a person that doesn't like that, it kind of rubs you in a way to where you feel like you don't want to work with someone. And then you have those guys that try to hit on you, and it just doesn't work out. And then they don't want to give you the opportunity if you're not open arms or accepting what they're trying to give to you. So it gets extremely difficult, but you just got to stay solid, stand on 10, know what you want when you're going into certain situations, and know that it's non-negotiable.
Definitely. It's the struggle of being seen as a professional, as a woman, the majority of the
Yeah,
time in this industry. But hey, we gotta stay strong and
we
get it
have
done
to. We don't have no other option.
for real. And do you do anything outside of music? Do you have a personal life that you're able to separate from the artistry?
Kids, of course. And it's really extremely hard. I have a couple other things. I'm self-employed and all those type of things, but with work it's a little different because you can be done with it and be done. Like with your kids, you can never be done with them. So it's some nights that I have to be like, okay, mom has to go, and I have to turn on mommy mode and go into Ad Astra mode. And sometimes that gets extremely hard for me because between 10 and 11, I have to turn up. I have to be this person that I wasn't all day. So it gets a little difficult for me.
I feel you. I feel me too. Mine are a little older now, so it's a lot easier. But the youngest, I
Right.
feel because he'd be like, "Oh, you gotta go work after work." I'm like, "Yes, son, I do." They don't really understand it, you know what I'm saying? So I feel you having to tear into too. It's a little frustrating sometimes. Even with the interviews,
Yeah,
they're like, "Oh, really, mom? I'm not gonna see you for 2 hours."
yeah, and they don't understand. And my daughter, she's 10. Her name is Italy. And Italy, she understands, but I have to break it down to her without putting a guilt trip on her. I'm like, hey, mom's always worried about everybody in the house except herself. So wouldn't you think it's fair that mommy has some time to herself to do something she likes? And then she sits there like, you know what? You're right, mom. Okay, I'll see you later. And just like that, she's gone.
And the kids are so lovely though when they do that when they care. It's like this is something for me.
Yeah, but
Kids
she
are really.
understands, and that's what I appreciate about my oldest. I can talk to her and let her know, and she'll understand.
And the best part is the communication with them, and then you can go guilt free.
Yes, and that was the thing. I started to feel guilty, but then I explained to her, what was going on, and then she was like, "Okay, you know what? That is fair, mom. I don't want to be unfair to you. So whatever you need to do, I'll be right here waiting for you." I'm like, "Okay, Italy."
That's so.
You are.
Sometimes they really are like our rock and our motivation to keep going. Also, like, okay, you cool with me doing this? I'm cool with it too.
Yeah, we're like checking into them, like, "Okay, you're cool. Okay, this is what I'm gonna go do. Okay."
That's so cool. Is there anything else you have coming up before Trippy Fest or after Trippy Fest?
I actually have a performance at Taverna Casta. I kind of screw up their name a little bit. I think it's Casternas. Taverna Cast. I'm sorry. I don't want to
I
murder the second
feel like
word,
I have
but
so much Pennsylvania
most of the
out
people
there.
call it Taverna. It's a Mexican food restaurant, but they have a lot of shows that take place there. I'll be performing there actually on the 28th, which is coming up. So
Okay,
if
very
anybody want to
good.
come check me out, I'll be at Taverna on Thursday. Come check out at Astra Live. And then if not, come check me out at Trippy Fest because I'll definitely be there, coming with all the energy. So you guys be there. Check me out and all the other great artists.
Definitely, definitely. And then for your new fans, can you let them know how to find you on all your platforms and where your music is at?
Oh, definitely. All of my music is out on all platforms. So if you just type in at Astra on YouTube, a lot of cool interviews will come up. I have a few videos. I have a game show called Pop and Pose. So you guys be sure to check that out. That's super awesome and funny, of course. And I actually have a video shoot coming up, so there'll definitely be some new visuals drop within the next 2 weeks. So you guys go check out my bag, check out Gotta Wait, and also check out Make It Pop. They're all out on all platforms. And those are actually the songs I'll be performing at the Trippy Fest. So y'all go check out those lyrics, get with it so y'all can sing with me and turn up.
Yes, turn up, turn up. I'm glad. I'm happy. And then your music, is it on Apple Music and Spotify?
Yes, definitely. And also, you guys can check me out on Instagram at that's AD Astra ASTRA underscore Star Child. And I have a lot of cool visuals, pictures, and you guys want to see when I'm performing next, check me out. I'll be there.
Sweet, sweet. Well, thank you so much for being here on Exclusive Smoke. I look forward to see you at Trippy Fest. I'm
Thank
so excited.
you.
Bring
Yes,
all
we're
the
gonna put a
energy.
couple in the air.
What was that?
I said we're gonna put a couple in the air at the Trippy Fest.
Definitely, most definitely. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see you.
I know. I'm excited. Let's go,
Thank
guys.
you.
We're about to turn up,
Yes.
have a good time. It's the Trippy Fest 2025. It's at Astra. It's going to be a lot of awesome artists, all the local talent in Vegas that you always hear about, that you see on all these flyers. We're all going to be under one roof. You guys come check us out.
Definitely, definitely. I can't wait. And everybody else, thank you. And it's a wrap. Love, peace, and chicken grease.